It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Very nicely done. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Can he shapes to shoot? Oh, the ball's come loose here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Freddie. Played towards the other side. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Strong running down that left flank. Freddie. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Marmouche. Trezeguet. Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah chasing after it. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in plenty of space here. Only partially clear. Can he deliver? Now it's Trezeguet. Here comes another cross. Gets good distance on it. Egypt have reclaimed it. Salah. Oh, good spread. Up he goes! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Marmouche brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
And it's played forward. Trezeguet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Freddie, played out to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's really well manoeuvred. Carmel. Keeps on running. Oh, there's a probing ball. Calmly anticipates.
Egypt really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Carmel. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Carmel. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Marmouche. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he welcomes it in. And he goes cross-field. Trezeguet. That'll be a throw-in. Over to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. And here's Marmouche. Decent chance!
Marmouche really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So it is still 0-0. Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Salah. It's an inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Carmel. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. And here's Marmoush. Out to the right. Now here's the delivery. And the shot! Freddie.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Hit into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Salah into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Trezeguet is onto it in a flash. He is just caressing the ball. Trezeguet. Oh, it's played into the area. And they've got rid. Carmel. Freddie. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Freddie. It's run loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Freddie. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mohamed Salah. Spread out to the left. Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. Crossed into the box. He's there to get rid. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it clear. Trezeguet. Wins the duel this time. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Carmel. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's played forward. Carmel. Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Carmel. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a good run down the right. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. And he's picked out the run. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Played into space out wide. Trezeguet. Now the ball in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That is a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. And it's Salah. Who played through for the wide man. And that has been cleared. Can he get onto this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Carmel. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Dink through. That's going to go a long way. It's a throw-in. Trezeguet. Trezeguet. Trezeguet stood his ground strongly. And it's played in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Clipped into space. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. Carmel. Freddie did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Out to the left it goes. That's a good run down the left. And the cross comes in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Trezeguet. It's gone for a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play. Carmel. Freddie. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective...
Marmouche! And he's there to get it away.
Marmouche, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. Mohamed Salah. Great run on the overlap here. Delivers with whip. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Salah. Freddie. Carmo. Freddie. Lovely feet. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Freddie. Carmo. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Marmouche. Trezeguet. Over to the left. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. It's just beyond his reach. Carmo. That is lovely. Looking to go deep. Mohamed Salah can get it clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Played out to the right. And that was asking just too much of him. Moved on forwards. And here's ANGOLA. ANGOLA spread out to the left. Corner. Clears it away. Is onto it in a flash. Freddie. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And here's ANGOLA. ANGOLA! He's done very well to get to that.
ANGOLA actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Aim forwards. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Oh, sweet feet. And he decides to cross it. That has been knocked clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, good spread. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Chance! Oh, that was venomous. Carmel. Ball is over the line. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. Freddie.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's played forward. Gets it away. Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
ANGOLA, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That's really well manoeuvred. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Knocks it out wide. Nice control. Deftly away. Out for a throw. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's nice. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's ANGOLA. Trezeguet on a charge down the left. And that's a good intervention. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Clears it away. Referee's given a throw. He's got space in the area, and Marmouche! Oh, that is rather wayward. Aim forwards. Freddie. Oh, it's come loose. Played into the middle. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Moved on forwards. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Hoisted in. And the keeper has it. And it's played forward. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Time to deliver. Plays it across. Trezeguet. Quality ball. Is onto it in a flash. Here's ANGOLA. He's in and he shoots! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Trezeguet. And here's Marmouche. And the finish! Freddie. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, is it? Can he finish? He scores!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Looks to the other side. And it's Salah. Proves too strong. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Does really well to win the ball there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Here's ANGOLA. Crossed into the middle. And that's been repelled. Played with finesse. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played towards the other side. That's been drilled forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Carmel. And he goes cross-field. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Freddie. Could try cutting inside here. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. ANGOLA under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, some tackle that. Now, who's going to be first to this? They've played it short. He's got to be in here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. And back out it comes. Freddie, ANGOLA, Marmouche. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Clears it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out to the right. Out to the right. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's ANGOLA. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Marmouche, and Marmouche! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Egypt can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Trezeguet, backward it goes. Tries to get it clear. Aim forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Now then, the ball's come loose. Trezeguet. ANGOLA. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Played towards the other side. Now it's Trezeguet. Played out wide. Now it's Trezeguet. And the shot! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Egypt give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. A famous win all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Decent progress down the left. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Moved on forwards. Trezeguet, now he's off and running. Succumbs to the pressure. Freddie. Freddie, spread out to the left. Ambitious ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Trezeguet is onto it in a flash. Trezeguet. Great defending, strong and determined.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Angola nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle. Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the left it goes. That's good play. They are right into last chance territory. Two minutes to be added on. And here's Marmouche. Freddie. And it's played forward, cuts out the pass. Mohamed Salah. Looks to the other side. Trezeguet. And that's aimed into the middle. Tries to get it clear. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Angola clearly came into this game with the better plan in both tactics and structure. One that helped to bridge the gap between the two teams. So this has been a great display on all fronts.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.